Happy New Year!
Lift off!
Huh?
Lift off!
Yeah!
Into
Shalom,
space!
We're back with a full campaign. Yay!
Yay!
SpellJammer!
Jalen looks so excited.
Okay, not that excited. That was a little
Yeah.
creepy.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Yep, so we're doing the SpellJammer campaign. I'll be your DM, Rude. And we're starting off with a fun little intro adventure I found on D&D Beyond called SpellJammer Academy. So technically it leads into the SpellJammer campaign book, even though technically it's also not fully connected. It's a thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny you mentioned that because I saw that I should have been eligible. I didn't grab the book when I bought SpellJammer. It was free when you pre-ordered it.
Oh, okay. They also re-released it during Christmas.
Dang it. See, I should have grabbed it then because it was free. It's like, you just get it with the book. And I never grabbed it. Didn't even think about it.
Oh, yeah. Seems like a fun little way to get into the gist of Spelljammers and build up our characters a little. And speaking of characters, if everyone wants to do a quick intro for theirs, don't have to get too into backstory or anything. Just, like appearance-wise, at least, so people know who they're dealing with. Don't everybody go all at once.
The words right out of my mouth.
Do we have to roll for it to see who goes
Yes,
first?
let's roll for it. RJ, you're gonna go first. I know it.
What are we rolling, a 20?
Yeah, just a 20.
Sure.
I rolled initiative.
All right.
That's not fair.
16.
19.
My initiative gave me 18.
3.
Called it.
Okay, Ulu.
All right, I'm playing Ulu, y'all. I'm a 6'5", 350-pound, pinkish brown elephant. A hippo. There we go. I take no stock in the wealthy or well-mannered folk. I come from the swamplands of a planet from far, far away.
A long time ago?
A long time ago. I found that adaptation to my surroundings and ingenuity are the key to surviving. I love hunting, particularly gators. The bigger the better, and I love to make my own spirits. I drink them at will. After killing a prospect who trespassed on my property, I had to flee to the stars, and I'm currently on the run till I can find a new place to call home. Dang, y'all. Y'all.
Oh. So you're what's called a GIF, and just out of curiosity, do you go by the GIF or the GIF name?
GIF is the only proper way to say it.
Fair enough. Yep. For those who aren't aware, it's a hotly contested issue among their species of how you pronounce their name, with a hard G or a soft G. They will come to blows over this.
And
I ain't no soft G.
Word, and don't you dare say it.
I ain't no soft G. I'll give you a 4.
That's right. He's a hard G.
All right, so GIF from now on. Gotcha. All right. Well, look like next is David.
David?
David.
Oh, David. My mistake.
Yeah, it's okay. You get a pass.
It's like GIF and GIF.
Yeah. Yeah, David Edelbright. I'm from a land which I'd rather not speak of. I've actually come for just a good time to have some adventures with some fellow star seekers as well. I'm naturally from the astral seas myself, but I'm tend to sway away from responsibility, and I just want to enjoy sailing and having fun with some fellow companions.
Hell yeah.
No, I
Well,
make music.
Then
I love making
it's
music
between Jayla and Josh.
and turning my notifications off.
You're gonna make me go first, aren't you?
I am.
Jayla.
Jayla.
So mean.
I'm my name is Blorf Mongdula. My full name though is Blorfus Amorphous Mongdula. I hail from the planet Blorf 1047. Big surprise there, right? I seek to become the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep me down. In the tournament of power on my home planet, I wish to be the best martial artist, bar none. I aspire to the likes of Blorfy Chan, Blorf Lee, and Blorf Norris. I will defeat them all. I just need a little more training. But
Well.
by description, I'm basically just a blue plasmoid. I can take basically any shape I want for the most part. Either a pile of goo, or in this case, I'm a humanoid, roughly about 5'9", about 200 pounds.
Well, plasmoids, the ooze folk.
Yeah. I'm the
Fun little
ooze.
addition for StarJammer.
I think it'd be a fun character.
Oh, yeah.
That only leaves one.
I'm Sierra Ember, and I'm a cleric of the light domain, and I have pink skin and red hair with blonde. It looks kind of like fire because I'm obsessed with fire. My deity is fire, and yeah, I'm going to bring fire to the deep darkness of space
Mm-hmm.
because it destroys and it purifies.
That's not
scary
concerning at all.
No. If anyone was looking for red flags for any characters before we started, she just gave quite a few.
Yeah. Well, then there's the fact that you have one guy who makes his own liquor, coupled with a woman who enjoys fire. So,
Oh
And
yeah.
we just become best
And
friends.
I'm just looking for a good time, and whether or not
Well.
that comes from that,
you're all just going to get along like a house on fire because you'll have set the house on fire to begin
fire
with.
itself, yes.
Hmm.
The
Seems
flames of
familiar.
change still going strong.
Question: Does Blorf have nunchaku?
He does not. He prefers the way of the fist.
Oh.
His blobby fists.
That's right.
I just want to see him hit things as the hand just goes.
What is that? The soft touch?
Yep.
Soft touch of
yeah.
death.
Flow like water.
All right. Well, with intros out of the way, roll for initiative.
That was
Oh.
quick.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
22.
Oh.
21.
Ooh,
Well.
All right.
I can't even see yet. I don't know what it
Oh.
was.
Oh, I've got it here. 5.
Okay, yeah, it was garbage.
All right.
Garbage.
You stand on the deck of your spell-jamming ship, Silver Raider, even as explosions obliterate 2 of its masts and hurl a dozen of your fellow sailors into wild space. Mist and stars and wheeling clouds of multicolored gas spin around you as the first pirate galleon slams into the Silver Raider's starboard side, and a gust of foul wind washes over you as the galleon's air envelope merges with your own. Seconds later, your vessel is boarded by astral reavers, humanoids possessed of strange features, waving cruel weapons and unleashing blasts of magic. Captain Sardax lies on a deck nearby, her body ruined by shrapnel. "Atop deck!" she snarls with her dying breath. "Bring them no quarter!"
Dang, y'all. I think we're in trouble.
I dare say so. Interesting enough. Captain seems to be down with bits of metal within her. I suppose we should teach these ruffians not to board our ship.
To test my skills.
Indeed.
Well, and as you get ready to battle, 2 astral reavers are boarding the ship ahead of you. One looks to have a serrated iron jaw and a mechanical arm ending in an oversized pincer, kind of like this, but more menacing.
Okay.
Can't take him seriously now.
And the other one has a burning beard and breath that reeks of booze, even from where you're standing.
His beard is on fire, you say?
I
His
see
beard
someone's
is fire.
having a good
He
time.
smells of booze.
I like this guy.
Well, Ulu, you're up first.
All right. So there's 2 of them, you said?
So far,
All right, I'm gonna draw my longbow. I'm gonna take aim. Y'all done stepped in it now. Actions. 12.
12 to hit.
12 to hit.
Let's see. Yep, that hits. And who are you going for? Iron Jaw or Burning Beard?
Let's go for Iron Jaw.
Okay. Roll for damage.
10.
Let's see. 10. Oh, all right. You managed to hit Iron Jaw within, well, what's basically some of the not iron parts of him, and solidly in the jugular right below his iron jaw as he's just gushing out blood and barely keeping himself upright with his metal pincer. Burning Beard's just kind of laughing at him a little as another Astral Reaver jumps onto the ship. Let's see, and this one has blue skin and a single large horn on his forehead. So he's the unicorn Astral Reaver.
Do
Uh,
account for
alright.
that?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I don't think I have any actions.
All right. Well, you're all level 1, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
Syra, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the unicorn one, and I'm gonna say, I feel like you need more fire like your friend. And I'm gonna try and cast Sacred Flame, which has a dex of 15.
Dex save of 15.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Nope, he does not make that save.
And I do 3 damage.
Oh, blue one turns a little darker blue as you char some of his skin. Was that fire damage or radiant damage?
I think it's
Let-
radiant.
yeah, it's radiant damage.
Okay, yep, because sacred. Yep.
Yep.
It still burns, all the same.
That's right. And that's my
And as you do so, another spell jamming ship soars overhead, raining arrows down upon you. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, I'm good at those. 18.
Oh,
14.
7.
I might be robust, but I'm dexterous.
I don't know why it's not showing me my rolls.
I think it said you rolled a 23.
Yeah, it's got 23 here on the map
Okay,
page.
I see it hits 18, but it's not adding my modifier. Normally, it shows me on my my character sheet what I rolled.
There's also a feed on the map page if you want to look there.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Hit the little word balloon button.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, yeah, Jayla, you're hit by an arrow and take 3 piercing damage. Or Syra, I mean.
Curse you.
All right. Lorf, you're next.
I'm gonna walk up, well, briskly walk up to the guy with the burning beard, and I'm gonna kind of like shout as I make my attack, like sweep the leg, and I'm actually gonna punch him instead. 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Now it's showing it. Okay.
All right, hang on. Being goofy. Or 5 damage. Yeah. Kill.
Yuck.
Well, you whip out with a lobby appendage and strike him across the face and manage to luckily avoid his burning beard as he launches boozy spittle around from the blow.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna come back with the 2 portion of the 1/2. The bonus attack, unarmed strike. 14 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Go for a gut punch. It's 6.
You punch him in the gut, and he just pukes up a mess of booze and other foul-smelling things as he then just keels over right into his own burning beard and flops over dead.
To put it out at least.
It's smoldering. It's at least less vibrant than it was.
It's gotta smell horrible.
Oh yeah,
Captain
it's
Schmolder.
he fell into his own now burning pile of puke. So yeah, that's pretty nasty. Also, an allied sailor on the main deck managed to fire an arrow at a reaver. And let's see. The blue one takes 5 piercing damage from that. Let's see. Yep, catches him unaware. Oh, does a good bit of damage. He's not enjoying that.
Oof.
Yep. Sorry, it was David, right?
Yeah.
David?
David.
David. Okay. Yep.
David.
David.
Like
Yep.
David.
Oh.
Da- David.
Oh, yep.
All
Your
right,
turn.
my turn. Okay. All right. I I sing a little song of inspiration, and I look to Ulu, and I'm just like, "Let your arrows rain true." As uh,
Damn,
giving
that's
you bardic,
catchy.
yeah, giving you bardic inspiration. Before I lunge my rapier into the enemy that was next to the bearded one who was laughing at him.
Oh, Iron Jaw
Yeah, Iron Jaw. Thank you. 11.
does not hit. He
Ooh.
manages to deflect it with this big metal pincer.
Oh my! I wasn't expecting that. My bad. And
Meanwhile,
that's my
some
turn.
loose rigging careens across the deck and make a dexterity acrobatics check to avoid it.
Dexterity acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Sorry. Yeah.
Everyone?
Okay.
No,
Or-
just him.
Okay.
17.
Yep, you managed to grab the rigging, and now you're flung to an unoccupied space about 40 feet of your current position safely.
Whoa.
That was a bit uneasy, but not this time.
Uh, Should I land you near the blue guy?
Where would you want me to put? Where do you want to put me?
Well, you've got 40 feet of distance to land, so.
Oh my gosh, I'm in the air. I'm 40 feet in the air.
Well, it like swings you around, so you're 40 feet away from the position you were at.
Oh, okay.
Is this on the battle map?
Yeah, I don't think mine updated.
Yeah, mine's not
Yeah, mine
updating.
didn't
Oh,
I just see the 4 of
Oh.
us.
It says it's not hosting a game session. Try to open it back up.
Yeah,
It's weird.
what? That's weird.
you have
Yeah.
to give us a new link.
Huh. Uh,
Yeah, I got nada.
okay, that's odd.
I'm
I'm
actually
seeing
Hmm.
your rolls and everything, so.
Yeah, I was seeing that earlier.
Honestly, it looks like I'm sending the same link, but
Huh. Yeah, I got nothing.
okay,
Your DM is not currently hosting a game session.
that's odd. I
Huh.
am.
I
At
swear
Chris
I
Point, you
am.
were.
All right.
Mm. So those at home who don't know, we actually got maps working on here, which is great. They've updated it now. Beforehand, you could only create maps and show your players your icon where they see their position. But now they've actually got it set now to where you can use some of the maps from campaigns as well as move your icon, make notes, draw on the map locations and things like that you want to add, things like that, which is great. And it works phenomenally well. But apparently, there's still got a couple of kinks because he's trying to send links in to see what's going on, and we can't open it.
So you're not seeing the enemies I've placed on the map?
No,
I won't even
I
get
haven't
back
seen
into the
any.
map.
All I've seen is when you sent us the link the first time, and now I can't see anything at all, like Josh said.
Huh.
I won't even let us look
That's
at it.
It's strange.
odd.
Notice me, senpai.
Well, I posted a new link in the Discord chat.
Yeah, we tried that.
Yeah, at 6:57 p.m.
Yep. What?
Yep.
Yeah, it
It
just
is.
says you're not hosting.
I'm really not sure where I'm going wrong then? I'm still seeing your rolls when you do this, so. All right, we'll have to
I
figure
see
that out.
SpellJammer's campaign, and I can click a link to launch game in my character sheet. But then it says your DM's not hosting a session. So
I'm
shoulder shrug.
yeah, I'm really not sure what that is about then.
Oh well. So figure it out some other time.
All right, well, I can. Oh dang.
Tell me
yeah,
where
no,
I am, please.
pretty much what I was trying to do. Yeah. All right, so Burning Beard
So-
was down. Blue was over there.
And I'm on a mass that swung 40 feet away from him.
Well, 40 feet away from Iron Jaw. Yeah, so that could land you right by the blue guy if you want, or just a safe spot away from him.
You can only buy the blue guy. That's fine.
Okay.
Do
Yep,
you
with
wanna
practiced
fucking roll
ease,
on
you
you?
grab that flying rigging and just land faintly right in front of the blue-skinned one.
Aha.
Definitely a little surprised to see that.
Why, hello there. It seems like I'll be your opponent for tonight.
Okay. He's not too upset about it.
No, of course not.
Well, and it's Iron Jaw's turn. Let's see.
You feeling froggy,
Yep.
boy? Go ahead and jump.
Well, at that point, another Astro Reaver shows up. And let's see, he has helicopter blades mounted on his head. It looks kind of silly, but yeah, heli head.
Like full-sized helicopter blades? Or
No, like small, like
Okay,
one of the
like
little
propellers.
propeller beanies, basically. Except it's
The map is
directly
working
into
now,
his head.
everyone.
Okay.
Actually,
okay.
if you want, from your character sheet, there should be a little play icon that says launch game at the very top, right
Oh,
next
okay.
to campaign SpellJammer.
Uh-huh.
That's how I got to it.
Watch the game. Look at
Okay.
them all.
I think Blorf was over here. Okay. Yep, well,
Dwarf.
Iron Jaw
Blorf.
goes over to Blorf and tries to take a good old swing with his pincer arm. Let's see. Where's Blorf? Oh, yep, that hits. And he does 4 slashing damage with his big old crab pincer arm.
Womp womp.
I can take it.
Yeah, he's smug about it. Let's see, and then we got Mr. Blue, or well, the Blue Unicorn.
Heli head.
Well, Mr. Blue is going to go for Mr. David. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's a hit. Also gets out his sword and does 5 slashing damage.
Oof. That I felt.
And Mr. Helihead goes over to Syra. So it's like keeping him slightly off the ground, but it's kind of he almost could have walked faster. Yeah, he's a weirdo. And he manages to miss. A little too
Yay.
preoccupied with staying off the ground with this little propeller head. All right. Well then, we're back to the top of the order with Ulu.
All right. Let's see.
But before you can make a move, an untended coil of rope slams into your character and reduces your speed by half until the end of your turn.
Okay. Can I attempt to? I want to back away from Hillihead.
Well,
I'm
he's within
gonna try to
striking distance, so it'd be an opportunity
right.
attack on you.
All right.
You're okay with that?
Yep. Otherwise, I take
Yeah.
disadvantage shooting at him.
Well, you also have my my dice of inspiration as well. So
Oh, that's true.
Well, you manage to back off and he takes a swing, but yeah, he's still kind of rotating on an axis with his propellers because he misgauged the swing and not again.
Nice try,
Uh,
hilly head. All right, I draw my longbow, and with surgical precision, I roll 14.
that hits.
All right,
You aiming for Helihead?
hilly head. Yep. I hit him for 6, but I'm going to use my special ability, Astral Spark. Once per turn, when I hit a target with a simple or martial weapon, I can cause the target to take an additional 2 force damage. And put a little extra mustard on that mustard.
Well, you fire your arrow brave and true, and then it lights up with force energy and it strikes Helihead and sends him spinning around once more. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Why did I have this installed? Yeah, bad decisions were made at one point in his life. I mean, he is also an Astral Reaver, so, you know, it's been a
Yeah,
long
so
life of bad decisions.
I'm going to, after I shoot him, 5, 10, I'm going to try to move right here.
Okay.
Backpedaling. My little hippo toes.
See, and Syra, it's your turn.
Okay, I want to.
Oh, well, suddenly an explosion rocks the ship. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And that includes the Astral Reavers, so, you know.
17.
21.
6.
Tired of this.
Nat 20.
All right. Wow. Uh, yeah, fortunately, David, you are currently prone as you're unable to keep on your feet. Let's see how the Reavers did. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Wow. And okay, one succeeded. Helihead,
Yes. Oh,
since he's hovering anyway. Uh, the blue unicorn is now prone, and Ironjaw manages to impale himself on his own claw.
Oh,
just
So,
fell
yeah.
forward. That was like,
Oh
oops.
my god.
Yeah. He felt prone so badly that he just went right onto his own claw, and yeah, it's not pretty, but
Oof.
hey, one less guy to deal with.
I'm not gonna complain.
So, yep, Syra, still your turn.
okay. I'd like to use inflict wounds on Helihead.
Ooh, sounds painful.
Got a natural 20.
Oh, well, roll to
Jeez.
confirm.
All right. 9.
Oh.
All right, not crit, but you did hit.
Yay! And I do 20 damage.
Holy.
That's necrotic.
Yep.
God dang,
Oh
little lady.
yeah, he just rots and shrivels away till there's practically nothing left except some slightly rusty helicopter blades.
I wish it was
Yeah,
that.
Mr. Blue Unicorn's looking a little uncertain now.
You're next.
You sure you boarded the right ship, my friend? It's never too late to turn back.
Oh, well, there were some other ships I could have gone for, I guess.
Too late now. He's wrong. It's too late.
Well,
I'm
but then,
sorry that he has spoken. I guess it's too late.
by some luck, another Astral Reaver shows up. And this one, let's see, has 4 arms, 2 of
4
which are
arms.
being used solely to perform threatening or insulting gestures. Yeah. Up, it's Blorf's turn.
I'm running up to the forearms guy. Got me intrigued now. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna hit him with a roundhouse. Right at one of his gesticulating, his naughty arms. 24.
Oh,
A
yeah.
hit.
That hits.
Or 4 damage.
He manages to dislocate one of his middle fingers.
Okay, so then I'm gonna use my bonus attack and swing for the other side with my other foot, do another roundhouse. Oh yeah, that should hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That hits.
Oh yeah.
6 damage. Break his middle finger.
Well, you break his middle finger and you manage to break it into his chest, so he's now got some breathing issues. Still alive, and he's trying to gesticulate as vulgarly as he can with his remaining fingers, but he's clearly not enjoying it now. He's in a lot of pain from it.
Karma is a bitch, isn't it?
Well, let's see. Then it's David's turn.
Okay. With that, I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration once again, and I will sing to my companion to the left of me, Blarf, that his strikes are true, and give him Bardic Inspiration.
Feel really inspired now.
You should. I don't sing for just anyone. Actually, I do, but that's okay. I will sing for anyone. I'll sing for you, Blue, with my rapier, as I attempt to stab him with it.
I don't think I've heard that song before.
It's quite lovely, and it stings the ears. As I roll 15.
Oh yeah, that is.
Okay. 9 damage.
Oh yeah, right through the chest, and he suddenly got a horn coming out of his back and over his head. So,
Oh boy.
at least that's what it looks like after you've put your rapier through his chest.
Drop back.
Oh, I think I've heard this song before.
It may be a last.
Oh, and then, as luck would have it, another allied sailor on the main deck fires an arrow at the remaining Reaver, and he goes down with an arrow through the head.
Was that
So forearms is also down.
Oh, forearms.
Dang. Now this is what I'm speaking of. Adventure upon the seas. Quite lovely.
Well, but as you're celebrating taking down these astral reavers, you can already see another ship heading your way, with probably at least a dozen more of these malformed and malicious astral reavers headed your way. And a thunderous explosion shakes the ship, filling the air with splinters of wood. Bodies are hurled into wild space, and then everything stops. Wreckage hangs motionless, reavers freeze in the middle of their attacks, even the stars stop twinkling. The illusion of wild space melts away, and you find yourselves in one of the magical chambers of the simulations deck, your memories slowly fitting back into place. You recall being warned that your first experience of a wild space simulation would be disorienting to test your ability to function under pressure. A hulking figure emerges from the center of the explosion. A Hadozi with a missing wing flap, wearing a military uniform bristling with medals. The air around her smells like cigar smoke. Hang on, I've got a picture here somewhere. There she is. As you can see, Bozan Tarto growls, the Battle of Akatha didn't go so well for Captain Sardax and her crew, but her last battle makes a good testing ground for new recruits. End simulation! Suddenly, the whole illusory exercise just seems to flow away as you find yourselves in a large circular space with rune-inscribed walls that channel potent magical power, and which contain various training versions of spell jamming helms, which ordinarily you would use to helm a spelljamming ship. But as the simulation ends, you regain all your hit points, spell slots, or other limited use powers. So basically, just get a long rest in, and you're good as new.
Mhm.
Cool.
You arrived this morning on the Belligerence, a chartered galley out of Waterdeep, which picked up passengers and crew in the Moonshae Isles, Baldur's Gate, Candlekeep, and Port Neon Zero. You've come to seek fortune, or perhaps even glory, at SpellJammer Academy, a rather secret enclave of spellcasters and swords for hire on the mysterious Isle of Nimbrol. Graduates from this academy usually go on to join the SpellJammer Fleet, a magical navy sworn to protect Toril and explore worlds far beyond. The academy is carved into a 2,000-foot high column of rock that juts up from the cliffs of the island's west coast. Its multiple levels connected by stairs, ramps, and magical lifts. After docking in a sea cave at the base of the column, you march to the simulations deck midway up the academy spire. Your metal has been tested, and now it's time to settle in. So let me just toss you up a little map of SpellJammer Academy. It's a big one.
That's a
Wow.
big one.
Yeah.
I've seen bigger. No, that's actually pretty crazy for a tower. That's impressive.
Oh, yeah.
How tall is this damn thing?
How tall?
Yeah.
It says 2,000 foot high.
Oh my. Must climb it.
Okay.
Well, Bozan Tarto approaches each of you and gives a bit of an assessment on your how you did. Well, Ulu, nice sharpshooting. Really took him down. Make sure you watch the back of your crew, though. Important in these battles.
This ain't
Syra,
my first rodeo.
you seemed a little distracted by that one guy's beard for some reason. Try to keep your focus on the fight, not on shiny, flaming objects. You got a lot riding on you here. Blorf, where the hell are your weapons?
These are my
Seriously,
weapons. It's like.
Fine, fine. I can't exactly disagree with since you did quite well.
I wink, but you
Keep it up.
can't tell. You know, there's no, just like folds.
David, nice support there. Really helped out your buddies. Bit of nice fighting too, but yeah, I could see you're a bit of a scrawny guy. Maybe don't try to get into the middle of the action.
I lust for adventure. It gets the best of me at times. But you are right. I'm better as supporter. I appreciate the inputs. Truly.
Yep, so you're on Spelljammer Academy, where all adventurers of all stripes explore Faerun. I'm sorry, while adventurers of all stripes explore Faerun and deal with perils of ancient ruins and whatnot, those who come through Spelljammer Academy on Nimbrol strive to protect the world from far greater threats. They generally go on to train cadets for service as spelljammers and members of the Spelljammer Corps, both branches of the magical navy that protects Toril and explores other worlds. Few people know of this academy's existence, and they try to keep it that way. Headed by Mert the Merciless, also known as the Old Wolf, who is the founder and chief financial officer. He manages the institution's operations alongside a small group of powerful high-ranking officers known collectively as the Bridge. Now, while most candidates are from Toril, the planet below you're stationed on, it occasionally recruits from outside realm space, the system that's home to the planet of Toril, including, well, basically beings like you, alongside Githyanki, Hadozi, and other myriad peoples. But yep, this is now your time for orientation, as you're handed a couple of flyers to get you started on your way. Let me just load those up for you. So, yep, you have your orientation tasks and a quick warning.
Oh my. Challenge accepted on the warning.
Quite a list of tasks. Indeed.
I kind
So many
of
chores.
silently mutter to myself, only being able to half read what half of this stuff says. Oh hell. I ain't never been to school before.
You say this out loud.
Yeah, as I'm looking at it.
I was going to use insight to see if I could help. All right. No problem, friend. Would you like me to help read this with you? We can read it together. I have no problem at all.
Rose on Tarto just gives you a bit of a look of, really? And just shakes her head. I've worked with worse, she quietly mutters.
Okay, well, here, all cadets collect welcome pack from administration. Also, all cadets will report to quarters for bunker assignment.
Hang on now. Shoot.
All right.
You're reading it too dang fast for me.
We'll go a little slower. I apologize. We can go slower. The next line, all cadets report to Sky Dock for spelljamming ship inspection.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
All right,
cadets
Boson
only-
Tarto interrupts. Just get on with your tasks and report back here when all of them are complete. I'll remain here on the simulation deck with other recruits. Go on, yeah.
All right, we'll just
Awesome.
stick with us and we'll do an order.
No problem.
We're being rushed so rudely.
So you're going to stop by administration first?
Yes, I believe we're going to go to administration first.
Yeah, I'll follow these guys. Not quite sure where I'm going.
I'm just humming and just a little pep in my step as we make our way.
Up and as you make your way through the hallways, you hear a magical voice announcing, "The plasmic breach on SpellJammer Dexith level. All personnel be prepared for supernatural anomalies."
Supernatural and interesting.
Just a general announcement. No one seems too bothered by it, so same as always, it seems.
Okay, well,
Yep.
that's
You make
just
yourself
another
way.
Tuesday.
keep going.
Yep. Pretty much. So you make your way to the administration level. It includes a visitor's lounge with a nice bar, some guest rooms for visiting off-world dignitaries, and of course the reception center. Well, as you come up to reception, you see a Thrycreen receptionist with a little name tag that says Sorker. She's busily working along with her four hands, working at things. For those not aware, Thrycreen are kind of like four-armed insect people. Yep, so the receptionist Sorker is just working along with various documents, sending stones, and making it look pretty easy with her forearms, going all at once. She has white chitin modeled with patches of brilliant blue and matching blue eyes. Oh, pretty gal.
Her name is Shuriken. Am I saying that right?
Sorker.
Sorker. There we go. Okay. Hello, Sorker. It's a pleasure to meet you. My companions and I are cadets here at the academy, and we were told to come here first for our welcome pack from the administration, and we would gladly like to receive so we may continue on with the rest of our.
Oh, well, always nice to welcome new recruits. Oh, hang on. Academy accounts payable. Sorker speaking. Please hold. Yep. Hang on. I have them here. And, as three hands work, the fourth one goes and grabs some packets for each of you and hands them off. Oh, welcome to the academy. I hope to hear great things from you in the future. Yep. Academy accounts payable. Sorker speaking. Please hold.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, I guess, and yes. Have a good day.
Yep. Thank you. Always nice talking. Academy accounts payable. She keeps working. Yep. So each of you now has a pack with the following gear: a red level cadet uniform plus a spare, and a toiletry bag. 50 gold piece requisition voucher to spend at the academy stores, and a blue level security helmet for visiting the Sky Dock during orientation.
Okay,
So put on your red shirts.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me?
Red.
Not. I have to ask: is this you, or is this the game itself that said this?
They're red level cadet uniforms, so they're red uniforms.
Matches my
I'm not
hair.
making this up.
My gosh.
Is my shirt sized appropriately for a hippo man?
They did their best, but you are pretty hefty for even a hippo man. So some of your gut might hang out a little.
50 gold pieces, red shirt, you said?
Well, red uniform.
Red
Oh.
uniform.
Blue hat thingy, or what was it?
Yep, a blue security helmet.
Oh, okay.
There's different colored levels of security.
Uh,
Yep, and the 50 gold pieces is a voucher that you can use in the store. So it's good in the store, but nowhere else, unfortunately.
Hmm.
gotcha. Okay. Well, with that, I think we should continue on. Let's go to the next area and get our bunk quarters, shall we?
All right, and as you're making your way through the hallways, let's see. Oh yeah, visiting GIF dignitaries inspecting the campus, escorted by Academy officers. When he loudly breaks wind, the officers politely carry on as though nobody heard it, despite getting a little teary-eyed and woozy.
Ooh! Dang, you guys smell that?
I wasn't going to bring it
The
up.
officers
Golly.
kind of give you
Yes,
a
I
glare
also
as
saw
they
that.
walk around the corner and kind of you're not.
Dude, I can taste it.
And you don't have a mouth.
That's
That's
Moses.
saying something. That says something right there.
That's rancid.
It is quite foul. Ugh,
That had to
alright,
burn.
All right. So you make your way to the bunks. Let's see. There we are. Well, you make your way to the bunk area with the dormitory for cadets and also a smaller dorm for academy graduates, but also the Weeping Goddess Tavern and a refectory where cadets take their meals, complete with patio dining, washrooms, the academy kitchens, and the laundry. All very important. Well, on your arrival, GIF duty officer assigns a bunk to each of you and tells you to store your gear in their footlocker. So as you're getting your assignments figured out, each one of you gets a bunk. Syra, you realize that your bunk is a rather airy bunk next to the window and near the laundry, so really quite convenient. However, as you walk over to your bed, four other cadets march towards you, and one of these cadets, rather overly confident-looking moon elf, hurls her bag onto your bunk before you can get there. Yeah, change of plans there, Red. The bunk's mine now. Go tell the duty officer it wasn't to your liking, and we'll get ourselves swapped over. Tell him you traded bunks with Vina. The elf now points to an unkempt bunk in the noisiest section of the dorm, just outside the washrooms.
Not a chance. Get your bag off my bunk.
Oh, you want to roll an intimidation check?
I do. I'm gonna try.
Be aggressive. Be
14?
Aggressive.
14. She takes a step back, but she's got three other cadets backing her up. So it's like, oh, really? You're trying to scare me? Well, good luck. You rattled her a little, but she's trying to act tough in front of her posse.
Does my bunk happen to be like right past her? Do I have to, do I have to
See
walk
any of this
past
or
them?
hear any of this?
Right.
Well, they're not being quiet about this. She's pretty much loudly declaring that, yeah, you're switching bunks with me. So, yeah, you've all at least heard this.
And I'm gonna walk over and like try to shimmy my way through. Like, oh, excuse me, young ladies. And as my ass is facing them, I'm just gonna let one rip. Oh, excuse me.
All right. Let's see. Make a Constitution. Yeah, just a Constitution roll.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see how loudly you rip.
16.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you just blast them and they gag, they practically hurl, and they just start running out of the room. All that was, yeah, the
it's
nastiest thing they've ever experienced in their lives. And you can mark yourself as inspiration.
as I'm going by, like each footstep's like,
Did they take their bag with them?
Oh, they forgot that completely.
I'm gonna take their gold voucher out of their bag.
ooh.
Slip that into my bag.
All right, yeah, I
Oh
don't
my
think they're gonna
gosh.
look for it anytime soon.
The villain arc begins.
Yep, Ulu, you've now got inspiration for managing to solve that non-violently.
No.
I was gonna light her bag on fire. It's a good thing you came by.
Sure that was non-lethal damage?
It came close. They might have to check at the infirmary that they're not poisoned or something.
Good thing you didn't roll a 20.
Methane poisoning.
Lou might have to check his drawers and make sure he didn't burn any holes.
Well, yeah. If he rolled a nat 20, I'm pretty sure he would have blown his pants out. If he rolled a 1, he would have just made a mess. Oh,
I think
Yeah,
it
that
still
was-
would have been
that was a little
effective.
well, with that, you're successfully settled into your bunk, so that's that task completed as well.
Woo!
What was that girl's name?
Rena,
Lena. She was
Rena.
kind of nasty.
All right. I have an arch enemy. Cool.
I just my bunk after I saw it, I'm like, wait, way to be Ulu, way to help out a fellow teammate. That was quite swell of you, a little smelly, but hey, if it works, it works.
Quite an interesting technique. I'd like to learn that.
I
Yeah.
look at you guys 100% confused. Huh? I was just trying to get to my bunk. Accidentally let a little squeaker out on my way over.
If we're all settled, we can move on to the next thing, which will be to report to the Sky Dock for a spell jamming ship inspection.
well, and yep, as you're going through the hallways again, you happen to see 2 other cadets facing off in a game that magically protects illusionary spell jamming ships of the game board.
Ooh.
Interesting little thing to pass by.
Interesting. Okay, back to what we were doing for the spell jamming
Huge
ships.
Interesting. Anyway,
Proceed.
Well, you make your way to the sky dock, having put on your blue security helmets to have the access pass to get past here. Couple of guards note them and have you wave you through. You note that they have some swords at their hips that are glowing slightly green. Best you can tell, that might be where the disintegration threat comes from in the warning.
Ah.
Makes sense.
I have this vision of the way Ulu looks like his helmet's like barely fitting on his head and his belly's just exploding out of his shirt. So yeah.
Yeah, I can make this a look work.
Yep.
I told him I need a medium. This must be a small or something.
Yep, spell jamming ships frequently dock at the summit of the academy. Most vessels are assigned to the SpellJammer Academy, but some are independent merchant vessels delivering supplies. And well, yep, as you make your way over to the inspection area, you're met by twin gnome officers named Kip and Pick, who show you around one of the spell jamming ships just to teach you some of the basic operations. They're well, basically make a good case for the 2 heads are better than 1 because they work very well together. These 2 gnomes. They both wear meticulously maintained uniforms and some impressively white gloves for a couple of ship inspectors. They both have walnut-colored skin and carefully groomed long black hair kept in tidy buns. And Pick actually also has a red scar down one cheek, just to tell them apart. But yep, they're, as gnomes are wont to do, they rapidly babble at you about all the functions of the ship and things to look out for, and spelljamming helms and things like that. And it's a lot to take in especially because they keep bouncing back and forth in the conversation. One will say start a sentence, the other one will finish it, and you're practically watching a game of ping pong as they're going back and forth. Up,
No, I'm gonna pull out a notepad and studiously take notes.
even though you know that you can't read that.
I want to look. I will look at his notepad.
I think
It's
you're
That's
just a
just drawing
series
it.
of wiggles and squiggles. Yes, yeah. Go
Very
on,
interesting.
yeah, go on.
Are you drawing?
No copying.
Oh boy.
No copying.
And as you're being put through the inspection, everyone make a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, 24.
21.
All right. Well, with 24, Ulu, as you're busy writing, I'll call it writing in your notepad, you happen to spot on a nearby dock a Hobgoblin Academy officer based off of his fancy-looking uniform. It's supervising the unloading of a merchant ship. But all of a sudden, you manage to see him slip the merchant a platinum coin, and in return, the merchant hands him a small bottle, which the Hobgoblin quickly conceals in his pocket.
Look over at Blorf. I think there's some haberdashery going on over yonder.
I'm still looking at his notebook. Huh? What are you talking about?
I said no copying.
What gobbledygook is going on? What'd you see?
I think I just seen a handoff.
Handoff.
Yeah, that kind of stuff happened all the time back in the swamps when we was bootlegging.
Morph goes like this, or like this, or this, or this. Sorry.
Where? What?
But right over there, that there hobgoblin. He's doing a handoff like we used to do with the boys back there in the swamps during the bootlegging.
That's Blorp is still confused by what you're saying.
Is, but I'm actually intrigued.
I look over at
Pipe in. What's going on over there? What's going on? Is there a problem that we should be aware of?
No problem.
Yeah, I just stand up straight like.
Actually, yes. There happens to be quite a big problem. Why don't you two come with me for a second? I have something to say. It may intrigue you, actually. I
All
get
right,
like a little
we're all
mischievous
ears.
smirk on my face. I get away from the rest of the party. I'm like, I didn't say anything, but the female with us finds both of you quite handsome, but only one more handsome than the other. So, which one do you think would say is the most handsome among the two of you?
Well, obviously me. I've got the scar. Oh, come on. It's just a scar. Well, yeah, but chicks dig scars. I'm a chick and I don't dig it. Well, yeah, but you're also my sister. And I can't get any action just because I don't have a scar? Well, I didn't say that, but wait a minute. They both turn to look at you. And they both go like this and walk back over to the ship with a bit of a huff and a stomp in their step.
Oh, I love a good break. Anyway, with that, are we all prepared now to head back to Loomis 2?
Well, yep, you've been put through the inspection, so that's what you were here to do. So if you just want to head on to the next task, you're welcome to.
Would you guys like to look upon the ship's side? I'm in no rush to do whatever. I'm always up for a bit of mischief.
I want to know what Ulu was whispering about.
Are the instructors still nearby?
Well, you've wandered off a little after they dismissed you, so they're near the ship, but
I saw that there hobgoblin leader over there doing a handoff with one of the workers.
Oh, what do you hand off?
It looked like he exchanged money for something. I don't know what he was getting, but it looked awfully secretive. like they was trying to hide it.
Well, maybe there's no alcohol allowed.
I reach for my breast pocket, just clench it, kind of look around suspiciously. What are you saying?
I don't know.
I
There
take a
have
little
also been a couple of bars pointed out in the
Oh,
building
yeah.
before, so
Yeah, I near my my bootleg and kind of give it a nice little kick for my own little flask. I'm like, I
well,
hope
geez,
not.
everyone bring a flask.
Only the people that want to have fun.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
I think we're gonna get along quite well, you and I.
I think we should mind our own business. If he starts something with us, then we have something on him. Otherwise, just ignore it.
Indeed.
All
Well
right.
then, let us proceed to the next. I believe then. What is next? Collect
Uh,
service weaponry from Mr. Blip in store.
Yep.
Ooh, store. I have lots of store money to use.
Well, see, now this is an interesting thing. Are we SpellJammer cadets? Or are we Corp cadets?
Oh, good point.
As far as I know,
Well,
we're not part of the Corp. We're just looking to sell the astral keys. That makes correct.
well, core cadets are like the soldiers, and spelljammers are the ones who operate the ship. So if you
Oh,
can use
okay.
magic, you could be a spelljammer, but you could also be a core cadet if you wanted to. So
Hmm.
I'd allow it for all of you to pick up a service weapon if you want.
Well,
What
can't
kind
hurt.
of
I mean,
what
we
kind
do
of
have
service
that
weapon?
voucher, right? So,
What kind of service weapons are we looking at?
Well, you'll have to go to the store for that.
well, let's go to the store.
Yeah.
Regardless.
All right, and as you make your ways through the hall, you see a halfling cadet dashing past, clearly late for training, with a piece of toast in her mouth. As they turn a corner, they bump into a pair of plasmoid cadets and becomes partially stuck in one of them.
I laugh.
After pulling herself out and helping the plasmoid correct their uniform, the halfling runs on, shouting an apology.
Do we see the halfling and one of the plasmoids? You know, as they meet their eyes together, they immediately fall in love. The classic anime story running down the street with a toast.
Maybe, but that's a story for another day.
Oh. I don't care
You
about
have to
our
know.
story no more. I wanted to hear about that one. Blorf, has it ever happened to you, Blorf? Has anyone ever ran into you in that manner?
I don't want to talk about it.
I have questions, but I guess I can wait. All right, to the
Well,
store.
now I'm curious if it's considered like doing the
Rude.
adult thing,
Oh,
or if
oh.
it's rude, or what is it?
Just kind of turn and walk away from this conversation.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to ask another time.
We'll get him drunk. It's fine.
Indeed. I look forward to that, actually.
All right.
All right, to the store.
The store.
All right. Well, you make your way to the academy storerooms, and you find a barred window there, and through which you have the quartermaster, Mr. Blip, pictured here.
Mr. Blip. Oh, what a handsome fellow.
Mr. Blip,
Oh, fancy
Mr.
Yes.
Blip, Blip.
How
Especially the
dashing.
hat.
It's
Yes.
like you.
Yeah. Is his name actually Lars?
Mr. Goldenbrow?
Well, as you approach, his eyes turn green, and oh, welcome, cadets. How can I help you? I am Mr. Blip, quartermaster.
Hello?
I take a. Can I look through the bars? What do I see? Do I see
Well, he's
guns?
got a pretty wide selection. I tossed up a few equipment lists there for you.
Hmm.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh, are you here for service weaponry?
Yes, sir. Actually, we are. We're looking to
Yeah.
arm ourselves before we head on to the unknown. Anything you
Every
can
cadet
provide
is
that might be
entitled
helpful?
to one simple or martial weapon. So take your free of charge.
Hmm. Trying to find something for myself that I can use, 'cause I'm a bard.
I don't need anything here.
That's a wonderful singing voice, Blarf.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I already have a mace.
I don't see any guns.
I'm sorry, but those are outside of our purview at the moment.
So you get one free weapon, huh?
Yep, simple or martial. The rest is items they have in store along with this list. That's a little too long for me to toss up here in the chat, but yeah, you can use your requisition voucher to pay for items here if you want, and also regular gold. But you know, the vouchers are good here at the store only.
Does anybody want my voucher? I don't think I'm going to use it.
I don't see anything here that I could use.
I will be taking the crossbow.
Wonderful choice.
Thank you. Yes,
Here you are.
as being told by my instructor that I needed to work more on my support, I should be able to keep my distance while casting spells.
Ah, yes. And his eyes turn yellow. Of course, it's always important to listen to instructions and be supportive. Yes. Well, I remember the time, and he starts going off on a long-winded story of when he was assisting and supporting. And yeah.
Hmm.
Luckily, he's still helping you get your crossbow, but he's getting kind of long-winded about it.
Lord's listening intently. What is the story?
Yeah, Ulu is just nodding his head and slowly. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. Uh-huh.
I shifted off in the different directions as he's talking.
Bless your heart.
I'm just thinking about all the mayhem I can cause with this crossbow and getting excited.
Like the whip, actually. That looks fun.
Oh my.
Yes, of course.
I've got
Well,
25 left.
his eyes turn blue, and he goes to find a whip for you. And yep, here you are.
Hmm.
Sounds good.
What else can I get with 25 gold? I do say, quite interesting.
I mean, if you want anything, I have an extra voucher.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do too.
Hey, what was the name of that girl again?
Rena?
Hmm. I do say, good fellow. I believe we were also told to grab some things for Arena as well. She couldn't be here, but she should be able to pay you when you see her next. And I'm gonna roll persuasion. So if you would kindly, the things we will be purchasing will be used with her voucher that she needs so badly. She had to use the restroom, unfortunately. She had some internal issues, I believe. So
Yeah, I understand that.
oh, nat 20.
Is this where everybody buys their food and stuff from too?
You can buy rations here. So
Right,
like portable field rations, basically.
Okay, they don't just give out like rations for the day or anything like that.
No, that'd be the cafeteria.
Okay.
Yep. Ah, well, certainly. But hang on, I'm checking my records, and his eyes turn blue as he seems to kind of stare off into space. I am not finding an Irina in my database, but I am, however, finding a Vina. Are you speaking of Vina? She is a moon elf?
Yes,
That's
yes,
her.
the moon elf.
Ah, well, certainly. I will relay the message to her that you are requisitioning her items for her.
Yes,
Oh, generous of you.
yes, of
His
course.
eyes turn pink.
Anything to help out
Oh,
a good fellow.
cadets like you make this job so worth living.
Indeed, and thank you. We appreciate that. You have yourself a great day, sir, and we hope to talk to you again soon.
Oh, yes, certainly. And he tips his bowler hat to you.
All right, and I was gonna walk out and leave. Oh,
We've been here one day and we are wreaking havoc.
All right, we're leaving the. No, I don't need anything from.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
got my whip just for fun.
Yeah, I don't need anything. I just stood there and watched. Okay.
All right.
Should we go to basic training?
I suppose so.
Uh,
You know what we should do, by the way, Sira, since we still have our vouchers that we didn't use. Possibly we could scalp them and make a little bit of coin on the side.
Hmm, that might be a good idea.
Mhm.
I like that. We'll keep an eye
Think-
out for somebody
Indeed.
on our way.
Sir, David, uh,
Yes, hello.
David, perhaps you
David,
can
if
pull
it's
that
not, if
little.
it's a problem for you, you can also call me David as well. A lot of the other travelers called me that, as it was much easier to pronounce, and I don't have a problem with that.
What about Dave? Does Dave work?
Dave works
Okay.
too.
Perfect. Perhaps you can pull that little trick you just did there down there at the cafeteria, because I am awfully hungry.
Oh, yeah, by all means.
All
We
right.
can definitely pull that at the cafeteria.
We should get something to eat before we train.
Indeed.
Agreed. So slap my gut. I am famished.
All right. Just a heads up, RJ. It's 10 to 8 right now.
I heard my dog freaking out a little while ago. I think my sister is here.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Time to get your grub on.
Yeah.
Only learn your children have escaped from the asylum.
Well, one meal on what was her name again? Vina.
Yeah, Vina.
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 One meal on Vina, please. Put it on her
Hang
tab.
Hang on, you're going pretty off script now, so I gotta make sure I have the right page.
Oh, you're the cafeteria.
Yep. All right. So you go back. Oh, well, you head back to the cadet quarters level because you know that's where the refectory is with a large communal dining hall. And well, as you're going down the halls, you happen to see a manacled mind flayer is being passed through on a gurney by being pushed by fleet officers. The mind flayer wears an iron mask with bands restraining its facial tentacles as he's wheeled away. He doesn't look particularly happy about it, but he's a mind flayer, so screw him.
I hear them. Their tentacles are delicious. Calamari.
I bet those are quite
I
delicious.
hide my arms.
Though it does make me wonder, would that be considered cannibalism of some sort of mine if we were to eat of it? Because they also eat brains, so.
Mm,
Interesting.
I hadn't
Anyway.
thought about it.
All right.
Don't
Well,
worry, nothing to think about.
make your way to the dining hall. And well, it's currently empty because it's not quite lunchtime, but you do see a GIF busy at work behind the counter there cooking. And here's a picture of him. Up,
Another fellow GIF. Always.
What's that? GIF? I'm a GIF. Great to see.
Oh, my apologies.
I do believe it's pronounced Jiff, sir.
Oh, you're gonna be like that now, are you, huh?
You're lucky I'm hungry.
Well, it ain't lunchtime yet, but I am picking up a little of my famous gunpowder chowder, if you'd like some.
Gunpowder chowder. I love gunpowder chowder.
Oh yeah,
Had
it's
this.
got everything you need. You know, beans, meat, more beans.
Oh yeah, I was hoping you were going to say more beans.
Yeah, all the important food groups. Well, then whiskey and lard, but you know, lard's of course in there, and whiskey you can get at the bar. Well, I can serve you up a snack if you like.
Ah, perfect.
Meals are complimentary, so here, have a nice old fresh plate.
All right. Well, thank you.
That is awfully kind of you. Thank you so much.
Yep, anything for a fellow GIF.
Mm. You get me all riled up, son.
Well, that's how we like it, buddy. Now eat up, come on. No sense
about-
arguing on empty stomach.
What about seconds? Seconds
Oh,
complimentary?
sorry, I gotta feed the whole academy, so I gotta finish cooking up.
Well, sir, we do have a friend sitting at one of the tables over there by the name of Vina, and she would also like a plate, but unfortunately, due to her a problem with her own legs, she's unable to make her way to. Is there any way we may get a plate for her as well?
Have a heart,
Well-
mister. You can't balk.
He looks at the empty mess hall and eyes you like,
I move in
I don't
front of
see
him.
anyone in here.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
she's
Where?
she's very she can't even make it in the cafeteria. She can't even roll herself in. I rolled a 23 on persuasion.
Boom.
Well, I would have called for deception on that, but I'm
Oh,
not going to
okay.
make you waste a good roll like that, so
Oh,
I'll allow that one. Well, yeah, really can't stand to have someone suffer like that. Tell you what, I'll make her a nice double portion with extra bacon. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help her perk right up. Plenty of lard too.
oh, bless you, sir.
Maybe a couple extra scoops of beans there wouldn't hurt.
Always plenty more beans. He practically gives you a bucket full of this gunpowder.
She's gonna love it. I promise you this.
Indeed, it's quite a feast. I must say.
Well, I
Bless
hope
you
to
for
see her on
helping
her
out
feet
someone
soon after that.
Oh yes, we'll be sure when she's able to will herself in to give you the highest regard. Thank you.
Bless her soul when she's able to walk again.
You know what? Actually, we should all sit and thank her for this meal.
That's agreed.
All right. Dear Lena, thank you for this meal we are about to eat, as well as the items we have procured in your name. We appreciate all that you've done for us, including the bunk that our mate has gotten. It's all appreciated, and we hope that you will understand in due time. Amen.
Oh man.
Oh man.
We thank you for these items we have procured in your name.
Amen.
I don't know if it's in his name.
Oh,
It's in Lena's name.
yep.
Or Vina, I'm sorry.
Vina.
Vina's name.
Vina with his
We're not even saying her
Lena's a
name
twin
right.
sister.
We're just left and right. Vina.
Bina.
Can be in for a rough day.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Where are we going?
Oh, well, we took a little detour, but afterwards, now we've got the basic training at the Nexus.
All right. As we're walking, I'm just taking like whole handfuls. Want some? Anybody? Anybody want some?
I'm good.
I try to mimic eating them. Like a
Well, you can
weird
still
little mouth.
eat, but it just kind of
Kinda like-
floats into your slime and
Yeah.
slowly dissolves.
I
It's
look
an interesting
closely.
visual.
I
You
look
still see the
closely in your
beans.
belly. That ain't something you see every day.
Very good.
Yeah. Once I'm done, I just kind of like set the pot on the floor over by the corner somewhere and just hurry back to the group.
Well, as you're walking along, you see some strange glowing fish that are swimming through the air and phasing through the walls as they go, but nobody appears to be bothered by them.
Except for me.
No fishing.
All right, I'll continue on to training. Trigger fingers
Alright.
itching.
Yep. You make your way to the SpellJammer Nexus, an exclusive training area for SpellJammer cadets. It contains a laboratory, a library of navigational and astronautical references, a chart room, and the Nexus itself, which is a large chamber containing 8 different SpellJammer helms used for training. Ornate high-back chairs mounted onto mechanical gimbals that encircle a 30-foot high orrery depicting realm space. And those who are trained here are overseen by Sarth Abazine, a training officer. And hang on, I've got a picture of them.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they're pretty.
Dang, he's handsome.
Their eyes shimmer like pools of quicksilver. Their white skin is pale as to be almost translucent, and their blonde hair is worn in a fashionable, immaculatory manicured pompadour.
Ugh.
Adore.
Oh, welcome, cadets. Oh, wonderful to see you here. Oh, come now, come now. Let's get you through some basic training with the Spelljammer helms. And now let's see. Oh yes, young lady, I can see a spark, a bright, burning spark of magic in you. And you, good sir, and he points to David of yes, a very lovely song of magic as well. And
Yes,
you, my
that's
large
lovely.
fellow, I see the potential for you. I believe you could benefit from a bit of training as well.
Go
I'm
on.
I'm sorry, my dear Plasmoid. I don't quite see the spark necessary for spell jamming in you. If you would like to observe, you're more than welcome to.
Indeed, I like watching.
Really?
All right. Let me
I
let's
see.
see.
All right.
Oh, just toss up a quick picture of examples of spell jamming helms.
Oh,
So
we all know which one I want to sit in.
The orange one, right?
Those
Yep.
those all look a little small for me. I got a big round buttocks.
They gotta pull
Well,
2 together for you, or
well, he points to one that basically looks like a big ass lazy boy just floating
Now
above
that
the.
now that's the one right there. That's it.
Does
it's
it,
like
does it have a
patterned in
course.
coaster?
brown.
Does it have a coaster?
Yeah, does it have a cup holder?
Interestingly enough, it does. We do get requests for that quite often with this
Hell
particular
yeah.
model.
Can I sit in it?
Oh, yes, certainly. Where for training, it's necessary. Yep, you'll simply sit in these chairs, attune to them as you would an ordinary spelljammer helm, and then move these miniature testing ships. And you see little miniature galleons kind of sitting on a bit of an illusionary orrery of sorts that makes it look like they're floating in space.
I'm
So, yep,
gonna
if each of you bright sparks would take a seat and we can get started on training.
go sit in
Yes,
my
yes, of course.
my lazy boy. I'm gonna recline the legs out, and just like lean back, put my whiskey in the jar, and like pick my belly button.
Isn't your hand supposed to go slightly down your pants?
Yeah, I just put it right in my waistband.
Well, I can see you are meditating most profusely there. Wonderful.
I'm gonna go in the
What?
fiery chair.
Yeah, I'll sit in the blue chair, a little annoyed, but I'll cross my arms and legs. Yep. Yes, this is quite a chair.
Being left out, I'm just gonna morph into a blob and meditate.
Yep. So as you sit in the helm and start to attune to it, it's an interesting sensation, almost like you had a limb that was asleep, but now is starting to kind of prickle back to function as a pins and needles sort of feeling, as you now suddenly are just fully aware of this little ship that you're connected to. It's almost more like you're moving a limb that you're operating rather than like you're issuing commands to a ship. So once you're attuned to this helm, you are just one with this little tiny ship. It's like you can see out of any angle on it. You can make it move how you like. Make it do loop-de-loops if you want, as it just floats in space before you. So you're doing little practice runs and doing a miniature realm space journey with your little testing vessel, all while Surf is guiding you and occasionally dropping by with pointers. And, he briefly stops by David and uh, asks you, you seem to have a life event that drove you to live in this moment. What do you suppose was that moment that drove you here?
You know, now that you mention it, it was this moment where someone had gotten into someone else's personal life, and I had to tell them to go fuck themselves and not delve into other people's past. Uh, to be precise, I will say.
Well put, my friend. Well put. You get
Yes.
inspiration.
Yay.
Well, let's see. Then he goes over to Syra, and let's see. Let's see. Well, tell me a tale of your past. What should I know of you?
That I burn very bright, and I have
Indeed, you
lots
do.
of fun.
You get
I tried to
inspiration.
whisper over at Lou. She understands what she means.
Oh, drops by Ulu. Yes, I feel like something in your mind is holding you back. What is it? Speak of it, or it may just poison your ability to fly.
I pulled a handbrake on my fan boat, SpellJammer. I'm sorry, what was that? What'd you say? Things are loud.
I see there's a lot in your mind holding you back.
Yep, probably.
Oh. And as you're all working on your helms, Sareth also stops by Lorf, or sorry, what? Uh, blanking on the name briefly. Lorf, that was it. Lorf. Yeah, sorry. So he just kind of ambles over to you as you're in your blob form, and tell me honestly, who among your friends and fellow cadets would you respect the most?
Hmm. I really seem to respect Ulu. Ulu the most. He has a sense of honesty about him. He stays true to himself, and I really admire that.
As he looks at Ulu reclining in its lazy boy, scratching at places that should not be scratched in public.
Yeah, he stays true to his true nature, and I really respect that.
I can't argue with that. There is something to be said for his honesty. You get inspiration. So after you've done your little rounds with your miniature spell jamming vessel, he declares you've all done so successfully and you've completed your task here.
Yay!
Oh man, I can't drive my boat anymore? Dang it.
Oh, not to worry. There will come a day when you could pilot your own life-size spell jamming vessel. I look forward to that day.
Oh man. Can you imagine? A fan boat? 500 feet long? Golly.
Fuzzy
Get the-
dice
Indeed.
and all.
The
Sounds
fuzzy
glorious.
dice.
I
balls
can't-
hanging
I
off the back.
can't- I can't see it, but knowing you, Ulu, I have no doubt in my mind that you will pilot such a fine vessel as you described.
These pile of gators on that thing.
Okay.
As I look off whimsically thinking about my fan boat.
We only have one more thing left in our packet.
Yep, the gymnasium assault course. So you make your ways through the hallways once more, and two sailors happen to walk past, discussing how, even in spite of recent improvements, it seems like 3 out of 10 exploratory fleet missions still result in all hands lost. Really quite tragic.
It seems like good odds to me.
You're so great at math.
Man, huh? What's that?
You make your way to the gymnasium, which features a magically powered arena that can be reconfigured for a variety of training exercises. And currently, for the induction of new recruits, it's set up for a standard cadet training course. So each cadet must complete the obstacle course in order to pass this section. So roll initiative to determine your order of play.
Ooh, nat
Nailed
20.
it.
Wow, you got some impressive rolls, Ulu.
Yeah, I'd say.
The only time I score nat 20s is on irrelevant. Like when I'm trying to attack, I'm rolling ones
13.
between 1 and 5.
All right, well, Ulu, you're up first. So you have to first make a straight dash while targeted by loud illusionary explosions. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, it's not one of my better ones. 17.
Oh yeah, you weather those explosions like they're just silent but deadly farts in the wind.
The flies are buzzing loud today. Dang.
Oh. And then you have to leap across levitating platforms over pools of electrified water. So make either an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
I do have advantage on athletics. I will roll 18.
Oh yeah. You leap over
There you
that
go.
pool with ease to the point you practically have to backpedal a little not to go too far.
Oh, shit. No.
Oh, it's like Austin Powers in Goldmember, where Fat Bastard is just flips with a wire team, except he can somehow pull it off without a wire team. So you don't have to worry about one breaking. Well, speaking of wires, though, now you have to swing from ropes through a spinning wheel of maces, requiring a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
That's my best one. 22.
Oh, jeez, you are just rocking this.
Such a
You're like
Reminds me
a,
of the bar you back home.
If that man
Oh,
doesn't get
it's
his
like you're-
boat with the truck nuts on the back, I don't know if anyone should deserve anything less.
oh,
This
you're
is
like
like
if
watching poetry.
Tarzan was a hippopotamus, just swinging from rope to rope. Oh, and then you have to climb up a slippery pole and ring a gong at the top. So another athletics check.
All right, I do have advantage on that. Natural 20.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, just this.
I just gotta shake my head at
You
this
don't
point.
even realize this thing is supposed to be slippery. You're just climbing up that like you're going to walk down the sidewalk practically.
All right, is this the... Do I hit this button to start? Or what's going on?
So you tap the gong and it rings out, and a little bit of confetti pops out, and you succeeded.
Huh? Oh, hell yeah. Do I get my boat?
Oh, let's see, and then it was David, I believe.
My
Go,
turn.
Dave.
I rolled 13. That's kind of surprising, but all right.
Oh well, yeah, I'm seeing 13 for you, 5 for Shira, and 10 for Blorf. So yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
yep. So
I will try to follow in your footsteps, Zulu. I
Go,
try to
Dave.
psych
You can do it.
myself up and shake my head.
all right, yep. So same obstacle course, the dashing through loud illusionary explosions. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 20.
Well, yeah, you're used to loud noises being a bard. So
That is true. Especially booze.
yep. Then leap across the levitating platforms over the electrified water. So either athletics or acrobatics.
I'm gonna use acrobatics because my athletics is garbage. Here we go. 8.
Ooh.
Ooh, you're a little too confident and you flip and fall into the water. You take 2 lightning damage.
Dang it, and I'm proficient too. That's sad. All right. Ugh. Damn it.
Or actually, sorry, hang on, I misread that. Okay, you don't take damage. Sorry.
Oh. All right.
It was if you failed spectacularly. You just missed a little and didn't quite make the last jump, but you managed to
Gotcha.
hang on to the platform at least so you don't fall in.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not down
Hang
yet.
on, Dave.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right,
Warm
so
myself up.
another acrobatics roll to finish it off.
All right. Ooh. 23.
Ooh.
Okay, yep, you were dangling off the edge, but then you launch yourself up and practically backflip the last bit of distance.
Safe.
Yeah,
I hold up a card. Says
I
a
feel a
10.
little safe. Thank
you could, right?
Thank you for the support,
Huh?
Blue. That was fun, actually.
And then you got to swing from the ropes through a spinning wheel of maces, so a dexterity saving throw.
12.
Yep, you just barely managed to make it.
Wow.
Yeah. And then climb up the slippery pole and ring the gong with an athletics check, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
You do have inspiration, so.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, 19.
All right. Yep. Well, thankfully you noticed several spots with Ulu's big old mitts managed to grab on and wipe away some of the slipperiness. So you managed to make an easier go of it than you expected. And yep, with the deft twirl of your hands, you ring the gong and a little bit of confetti and sounds as you succeed.
Huzzah!
You look over at Blorf. That kid's got gumption.
Got moxie.
Oh, slide back down and make my way back to the group. Only because
Well-
of your dazzling performance, Lou, I was able to follow right after.
Well, Dwarf, you got to follow that act.
That's a tough act to follow. I don't know.
Oh.
Stay focused. What is it? Dexterity or Constitution?
First, Constitution saving throw against loud explosions.
19.
Yep, with ease because you don't even have ears to begin with, so you kind of jiggle a little as you walk by all these loud noises.
Look like I'm dancing a little.
A little. Oh yeah, and Brian, you get inspiration for completing the course.
I can't get any more inspiration.
Oh right, you didn't use it, so yeah. Well, so did Ulu, but he also has inspiration, so
Mhm.
I
yeah.
totally forgot
You're all
I
so
could use that when I
inspired.
fell. Oh well.
Doubly inspired.
Well, okay, then you got to leap across the platforms over the electrified water, so either athletics or acrobatics.
Question.
Hmm.
Am I allowed to do bardic inspiration while they're doing this to try and help them?
I don't see why not. You know, you're just basically singing a song to pump them up, so you're like a cheerleader.
Yep.
18.
Who's go? Okay, Blarf. I'm gonna do some bardic inspiration too.
Oh, yep, you with ease you hop, skip, and jump over the platforms and make it look good.
La, 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 la.
Then you got to swing from ropes through the spinning wheel of maces with a dexterity saving throw.
You can do it.
Another
While
18.
this is going on, I got
Sorry, what'd you roll?
18.
Okay, yep. Again, with ease, you're just like a rubber band shooting across the room practically.
this is
Or no,
going up.
I guess closer would be flubber bouncing.
Giant flubber.
This is going on. I'm gonna have like a piece of cloth. I'm gonna be swinging it, and I'm gonna be trying to start a wave out in the crowd. Like, come on!
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
But it's just the three of you there, right?
Oh,
Come on,
I'm
guys!
with you.
Hey!
I'm waving with you too.
And then you got to climb the slippery pole and ring the gong with a athletics check.
Oh. I have advantage on that. Hang on.
Oh, all right.
And bardic inspiration.
So 15 plus what's Bardic? Plus
1d6.
1d6. 16.
Yep. With ease as you wave along with them, you just
So-
kind of walk up this pole and ring the gong.
Hell yeah, Blorf.
Well, confetti, the noises, and well, you'd still have inspiration, but you would have gotten more, gotten it if you didn't have it.
I still feel really
That's right.
inspired.
Oh yeah, I can
As
imagine.
you should. You deserve it.
Well,
Dwarf, you
then
by far
after all these
exceptional.
masterful performances, Syra, you'll have to follow up on it.
Go
You shoulda
on, girl.
gave- I think you should have gave her the bardic inspiration.
Oh, I'm gonna do it too again for her too.
Okay,
All right,
so
so
first Constitution saving throw, right?
yep.
17.
Oof.
Oh, yep, man.
Easy.
You guys are nailing this. So, yep. Just I'm not listening. I'm not listening. It's you.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Okay,
And then leap across the platforms with either athletics or acrobatics.
definitely acrobatics. 7. Ah,
You've got bardic
Did you?
inspiration you can use.
oh, I didn't use that. Okay, hold on.
So D6.
All right,
No.
now I'm at a 9.
Solid.
Oh my gosh.
You don't quite make it. You just barely managed to have one hand on the last platform, so you didn't quite make it. But you can roll again to finish the course. You at least didn't fall in the water.
Okay. 17.
Okay, yep, and then you just somersault your way onto the finale.
Just
Well,
put a little
then,
drama in it.
wow.
The flare.
And swing from the ropes through the spinning wheel of maces with a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Yep. You're not quite as masterful as the people you've been following, but those are tough acts to follow. But you do make it through without getting beaten up by anything. So good show. And then climb up the pole and ring the gong.
Here's where I'm going to fail miserably.
Yep.
All right.
Athletics.
Athletics.
We're still doing the
You
wave over
can
there.
do it. Yep.
You guys thought
Whoa,
bardic inspiration?
Go on, girl. Get it.
You do have regular inspiration to reroll.
Let's reroll because I got a 9.
Ah,
That time I got a 5.
That's okay. You can't win them all.
I go with the
That's
9.
fine.
Yeah, I go with the
Yep,
9.
You try to follow Blorf's example and just basically run up the pole, but no, you start sliding back, and
I will
so
set this
yeah.
pole on fire when I'm done. All right. 18.
Oh, yep. You huff and puff and almost seem to snort out a bit of fire, hitting your frustration, and then you just run right up that thing and touch that gong. Yep.
Yay.
Confetti and inspiration gained.
Yeah.
You showed
Alright.
that pole who's boss, Sarah. Good job.
Still want to light it on fire.
All right, guys. I want to say good job to everybody. How about a celebratory drink?
Yeah.
Anybody
yeah.
wants some?
Yeah, yes,
Or
of course.
I don't have any.
I'll partake.
it's the strongest kind of rot gut whiskey you can imagine.
Right,
On my
that's
bottle, it has the
something I've never experienced
XXX.
before.
Skull and crossbones.
Looks
Blorf?
like my kind of drink.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man.
There's a little goo left down there, but that's okay.
I'm not sure where I was coughing from, but I was coughing.
You see bubbles inside the head floating out and stuff.
Syra?
Sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I should make you all roll a Constitution save for that stuff. What would you say the difficulty is on that?
It's triple X
Yeah.
stuff, man. I don't know.
Triple X skull and crossbones kind of whiskey.
Hmm.
Kind of
Yeah, that sounds like That sounds like a 20
A
Constitution
20
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
It's supposed to be strong stuff, so
gotta get topped off before we get behind the wheel.
I have advantage against being poisoned. Does that count?
yeah, it should.
Oh, you suck. All I have is magical sleep resistance.
I have
Ouch.
nothing.
I was so close to a natural 20,
Ooh.
but
Oh, and it's a bardic inspiration.
I refuse to use it. Oh, Bardic.
It's a 20.
Great idea.
All right, Lord,
Hey, there we go.
easily gone through.
Went from
Got a
light
point.
blue back to my regular shade of blue.
So
not using
altogether
my
a 9 with
inspiration.
my Bardic inspiration.
All right, well, David and Syra, yeah, you're both really feeling that stuff, and you'll now have disadvantage on all your rolls until you sober up.
Yep.
Worth it.
Oi! Oh, it was great. Oh, I fancy myself a little drink sometime, right?
Yeah,
Some
takes a little bit of
Oh.
getting used to.
Look at them.
Oh,
and,
yeah, I'm
wow,
bloody pissed right
lightweight.
now, I am.
Yeah.
That's some good shit, I'd say.
How you feeling, Blorf?
Feel pretty good, man. That's I wouldn't mind having some other time. These guys,
golly. I'll have to get back to you. I gotta whip some more up. I drank the whole dang thing.
Yeah, sure as I'll make that moonshine you do.
Love you guys.
Yeah, this is great. This is a good time.
Well,
we
you
still
know, maybe
gotta
you should
sell
check the
these
store
tickets.
sometime if they have brewer supplies. Well,
Got
you've
vouchers to
completed the
sell,
test.
mates.
You've completed your test for orientation, so you can report back to Bothon Tarto at the simulation deck.
oh no.
Pissed drunk.
Alright, let's go. Get this bloody show on the road, eh?
What was her name? What was it?
Fuck if I remember.
Oh no.
Shit. Blorf, do you remember?
I'm pretty sure it was Vina. Vina, right?
No,
Oh, no,
Venus,
that's the-
that bitch.
And we're trying to get
that
to the Hadozi. One of the handsomest women I've ever met.
Do it like a
Oh,
history
Oh,
roll.
yeah,
kid.
she is. She's got as much hair on her head as you do on your chin.
what I
I
like
like
about her.
quite the mustache a little bit.
Dark-faced.
Okay,
That's
with a history check of 12, yep, you remember Boson
That's right.
Tarto of your instructor on the simulation deck.
Boson Tarto. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Bozan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boise.
Oh.
Yeah, Boise. Oh, she's.
I heard Toto.
All right, you two, let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's get this shit on the road, eh?
I'm
Come on.
gonna walk right in between the two of them. While we're walking.
I fucking love this guy. I do.
Right, best guy ever.
They're not like sagging all the way down from him.
Get the weight,
I
yeah,
think
get the weight
he's
of my
more
arms.
holding them up than anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you make quite a spectacle as you go through the hallways like this.
Tickets?
Don't be jealous.
You want some tickets? You want some tickets, Puppet? Oh, I bet you do. But they're mine. It's like a bag of-
So you're really just gonna approach the boson like this?
How long do we stay drunk for?
She should approach me.
Well, you can make another Constitution saving throw.
Lulu, you
fight it
wouldn't happen to have anything to counteract that a little bit, do you?
Gosh.
Yeah, Syra, you're still blitzed as anything.
Yeah.
Oh wow, David, you're
Yeah,
worse.
we're feeling pretty fucking great.
Maybe feed him some beans.
I'll use my Constitution. I'll use I'll use my inspiration. Try roll again at least.
We could try the old
Yeah,
and
15 that time.
when my mama taught me
15,
they call it the Jif smelling salts. You want to try that?
All right, you're at least not fine stinking drunk, but you're a little hungover, so you still have disadvantage on rolls.
Ugh.
They don't shaping up. You might have to.
I'll feel so good now. I'll fucking feel fucking my head hurt.
I feel great, man.
I bet
Oh, you're
you
prob-
do. I wish I still felt great. I feel miserable. Oh, this fucking sucks. Hey, what you gonna get?
So you walk into the simulation deck, and Bozon Tarto is there and spots you, and well, takes one look at Syra. Or, sorry, Syra.
Didi
Yep,
says
Syra.
hi, by the way.
Who?
Didi.
Hi,
Oh,
Dee
hi.
Hey.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi, DD.
Hope you're enjoying the show. It's a heck of one right now.
Oi!
Oi.
I'm bloody ripped, I am. I'm fucking feeling great.
Oh, yeah. The Bozon just takes one look at Syra and at least also David a little. And what in several hells do you think you're doing getting drunk on duty like this?
Celebrating.
Yes, celebrating.
I
Well,
bring out
we
bring out my
did
flask.
today.
Oh, hello. You want a nip? Uh, just a little bit.
This looks like some good shit you got there right
Oh,
now, but no, not on
great.
duty. So, hey,
What
Buck,
about it?
and let's hear your report on how you performed on your orientation test. Huh? Come on, cadet. And she just screams that right into Syra's face.
I did
It.
great. I passed.
She did. She did a
Yep,
goddamn good job.
It was fun.
I
All
did.
right, well, good thing I've dealt with this before. And she gets a little bottle out of her pocket, and before you could protest, she just shoves it into your mouth, and you down a good swallow of something absolutely foul tasting. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Dear God.
I got an 8.
Oh no.
Oh, you blow chunks all over the
Oh.
simulation deck. It is all sorts of unpleasant and painful. And yeah, you're at least no
Ah,
longer drunk after that, but you are not happy about it.
God dang it, that was some good whiskey. Oh, look at that's
That
all
wasn't
damn brown.
whiskey. That was to get some disoriented and drunk soldiers back on their feet and back to work. Had to use that plenty of times over the years.
Ugh.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
talk
like
so loud though.
The anti-fun police strike again, I see.
Oh, do you need a swig over there, David?
Oh, I'm feeling okay. It's just a migraine is all.
I like that, Dave. The
Okay.
fun police. Here to ruin our good time.
Well, you can
Makes me
certainly
feel
call
funny.
me the fun police then.
All
Yeah,
right.
and as it turns out, the fun police has a last task for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trader has delivered a fresh shipment of supplies to the Academy and included a crate addressed to the Academy head, Mert the Merciless. So, each of you will get a gold security helmet so you can report to the bridge porters and hand it off to him in his quarters. Now, keep in mind, the old wolf was up late last night entertaining visiting dignitaries from the Rock of Brawl, so he's feeling a little worse for the wear. So keep the noise to a respectable level.
Uh,
Wait.
I understand.
Do.
So avoid damaging or tampering with the crate in any way, and obey Mert's orders to the letter. I understood.
My body wiggles a little bit from that last shout.
I just fucking salute. Eyes closed.
All right then, missed. And she points at the crate.
I salute all jiggly. Belly just a jiggling.
All right, David and Syra make another Constitution saving throw to try and get past your hangovers.
Oh, finally 20.
7.
Oh yeah, 7. Well, okay.
Wish it were that
You're-
easy.
Syra, yeah, that concoction really just knocked all the drunkenness right out of you, and probably some of those beads as well that you ate. David, you at least no longer have disadvantage on your rolls, but you still feel kind of shitty.
Yeah, I figured. Ugh. That's quite some potent stuff. I'll give it that. Oh.
Are we Did we leave the Hadozi woman?
Yep, and you've got a wooden shipping crate. It says addressed to Mert. So you got to bring that up to his quarters, and you also now have some gold-colored security helmets to get there.
All right, as we go ahead.
They go with
No.
my hair.
Then maybe you should carry the crate.
I meant the helmet. I'm not carrying that.
As we're walking away, I run back to the Hadozi woman. I tell her that she's as pretty as a peach, and I'm just wondering, what time are you off duty?
You're a few years too early for that, cadet. But I
Well,
appreciate the offer.
You miss every shot you don't take, as they say.
Fair enough. Now go deliver that crate.
I
You
heard that
big
there
old
was a chance.
heartbreaker, you.
And I walk off all jiggly.
You try to strut your way out.
With your belly hanging out.
You know what?
Your
Roll
head barely
performance.
fitting
Let's
in my
see how
helmet.
well you strut.
What am I? Performance?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
Walk it like you talk it.
I have a -1. Natural 20.
What? No way.
Wow.
You're so
Nat 20.
smooth.
Okay.
You got
Yeah.
moved like
Yeah.
Usher.
You strut out of there. And, well, right before you leave the room, you do see her kind of eye at you with a raised eyebrow, like, huh.
I turn around and
Okay.
I kind of
Maybe
give her a
shoulda
wink.
hit that.
I turn around, give her a wink, and then I flip my mullet and I keep walking.
Yeah, you rocked it. Oh,
Party in the back.
Yeah.
oh wow.
All right, so we're taking this crate.
Yep, convert.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a pretty hefty crate. Weighs about 100 pounds. So one person could try to carry it, or more than one person can help carry it.
I think
I'll
Lovely
carry
Boy
that.
should be able to handle it.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh,
Nothing. Nothing. By all means.
like to see him try.
I do have, I
Suave.
forget what it's called, hippo build. I count as being one size larger when determining my carrying capacity and the weight I can push, drag, or lift. I gotta pick up this box, like a pizza box.
Okay. Yeah, you carry it with impressive ease. Yeah. Your hippo bulk definitely makes it look like a simple task to carry a sizable thing like that.
Where are we taking this thing again?
Isengard.
Oh,
Mordor?
one does not simply walk into Mordor.
Gates are open.
We are taking it to a specific guy whose name is also a
Merc.
word for like killing. Yeah, Merc.
Merc.
Mert with T.
Merc.
Okay.
Oh, Bert.
Merc.
I said Merc.
Merc?
It's like some Merc the Merc or something. I'm like, okay.
Mert the Merciless, also known as
There.
the Old Wolf.
Merc
Anyway,
the
we have to go all the way to
Merciless.
the top, to the
Yes.
bridge headquarters. Bridge
Yep.
quarters.
So you make your way with your gold security helmets and Lulu carrying that hefty crate like it's a pizza box, and definitely gets a few looks of wow, dang.
Are we passing by any cadets by chance?
Oh yeah, you've come by another pair of cadets who are doing that illusionary spell jamming game.
Okay, I want to stop there for a second. Now that I'm sobered up, even though I'm still whatever.
No hungover.
Hello there. I see you guys are playing this. It looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a great game. Have you guys gotten any of your provisions yet? Anyone at all?
Yeah, we've got our vouchers and we got our provisions, so yeah.
Did you get everything you needed from that store?
But I think so. Yeah. Why?
Well, I happen to have a couple of extra vouchers myself. Now,
Extra vouchers? How you? Hey, shut up, man. Hey, come on. Let the guy talk. Hey.
I appreciate it. You're a man of business, smart man. I like a smart man. That being said, I would be willing to let these go for cheaper than what these vouchers are worth. Put a little coin in my pocket and help out fellow adventurers like yourself. I'm sure you'd love to get some extra gear to keep along the way.
So I'm paying you to get a voucher for my stuff when I could just pay for it with my own gold.
But here's the thing. The vouchers are going to be worth more than what you're giving me gold for. So let's say I sold these to you for maybe 15 gold pieces. That's about, oh, I don't know, 35 more gold than you would normally. I happen to think that's a very good.
Well, roll a persuasion check.
Okay, I can do that. Boop, boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. 16.
All right. Yeah, I can't argue with that. That is a heck of a bargain. Sure, I'll take one. So he hands you over 15 gold.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you boys. And you have a safe trip.
Yeah,
Enjoy your game,
well,
fellows.
I will.
All right. I look over at Sierra and I hand her
Hand me what? You broke out.
five
Ah,
gold pieces out of
thank you.
my 10.
5.
All right. And just like that, we made a little coin on the way. Let's finish this, shall we?
Yeah.
Mm, mm. Playing a bard is fun. Do, 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 do.
Is that are you playing that alone? Like,
Yeah, I am. I like being a bard. Do, 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 do.
All right.
Got you
Well,
too.
you make your way to Mert's quarters, and let's see, that's available in the map section. So if you want to try and launch that,
All right. Wait a minute. There's a map section.
well, like we did for the what do you call it,
Yep.
the
That's
ship
working.
battle.
Like a combat map section.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that same thing. So you go to your
Interesting.
campaign page and hit launch maps.
Hey, look, Mert's quarters.
Okay, showing up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good.
I decided I wanted to work.
Game just saved before I entered this room. What's gonna happen here?
Working for you, Jayla?
I'm a trying.
Oh, okay.
I might have to
Me.
jet after this a little bit here.
Oh yeah, it's 8:41.
Oh, okay. Well, this could get a little longer than just a little bit, so we could leave it off here for now.
Yeah, let's leave it here.
I just
I
got
think it's
the
a good
map
spot to
open.
leave. Well, you can open it next time. RJ's got children.
I know.
All right. It's not quite the end of the first part of Spelljammer Academy, but it's at least a good point to leave off. So for a next session, I'd say you can go up to level 2.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
Well, yeah, because next session we'll probably be going over into part 2 anyway. So
Yeah,
this way,
that's
at least
fair.
we don't have to spend time on leveling up in the middle of things.
Sounds good.
Works for
Yep.
me.
Alrighty,
So
cool.
yep, for next session we'll start up where we left off on Mert's quarters and at level 2.
Woo.
Ooh.
Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for tuning in right now to our appreciate it. No, it's been a blast. I'm really enjoying this so far. Oh my gosh, we've got away with so much shit. This is oh man, we're stirring the pot. This is the best.
We haven't even left the academy yet.
Oh, I know. I've already I put gold in our
First day.
pocket. Half our stuff is free because we put it in someone else. So that's awesome. We failed a couple of tests, but we've also given some people some shit and they've just had to take it. So
Hey,
that's been
good.
great.
Ina.
Extra food.
The winds of
fellow
shame.
Jiff.
I'll have to study some more Southern sayings. Have them locked and loaded.
Man, if Curse was around, he could have helped you.
Mm.
Or
But
heck, should
yeah,
look up some hippo sayings.
Yeah. Some Southern hippo sayings. Oh man. But it was a great session tonight. I had fun. I hope you guys all had fun. Jayla, did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
RJ, did you have fun?
I did.
You made me cry a couple
Imagine
times. Good
it.
job with that.
I like my hippo.
I about lost it.
I love your character.
Yeah. We've already gotten fan art.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's insane. We didn't even start yet, and someone's like, I have to draw this.
The hippo redneck.
I
Love
have
it.
to draw you.
Please sit still. And then Blarp is just a badass. I was not expecting. That was pretty cool.
Wacky waving inflatable. Never mind. You get the gist.
Are you a monk?
Dr. Claw?
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
monk, yeah. This one's like, I don't need weapons. And then Rude's antics over here. Oh my gosh, the villains crack me up. Four arms.
Honestly, that's all included in the adventure. Like
That's so funny. This is literally like whatever their appendages are, that's their name.
well, if I figured that way, it's easier to tell who's who, because otherwise it's like the same icon for the same
Instead
basic.
of Goblin
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you've got like 4 arms,
An iron jaw and
one eye.
cheeks.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty fun little adventure. I mean, this is just part one of a 4-part adventure they have on D&D Beyond, and the Astral Reavers. It was all roll on a D12 to pick what they look like and how they act, basically, and also the random events that happen. You roll for it. The things you see in the hallways of the academy, that's all rollable too. So they had a lot of fun with this adventure.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Oh yeah, I'm having a blast with it. Even this is just the academy, and then learning about the ship and how I'm guessing how it's going to start operating, which I have to look into. It's going to be.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited.
We should have the Astral Adventures guide available on D&D Beyond. That at least has the basic things for spell jamming and whatnot. So if anyone does want to look through that, it wouldn't spoil anything for the big campaign or the SpellJammer Academy.
No.
It just give you clues on.
Actually, there's 2 campaigns, kinda actually.
Oh, there are.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
this I don't want to. There's a Zarcian Prince.
Oh, Light of Xeroxis.
Yes, and then the other one, which is the yep, that one. And then the other one, which is what's his name? The Boo's Adventures or whatever.
This one?
Yeah, Boo's Astro Menagerie.
Well, that's just a monster book.
Oh, that's the monster book?
Yeah. It's got the
Okay, well
different
then never
spell
mind
jamming
then. For
monsters.
some reason, when I was looking at the book, it separated like all the monsters and core stuff, and then gave me those 2.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a very appealing cover.
It is. It's fantastic. I mean, look at little
cool.
Kibu there for the space hamster. He's amazing.
A miniature giant space hamster.
Yep, miniature giant space hamster. That is true.
Which means there are giant space hamsters.
I hope we find some. I would be ecstatic. But all right. Again, thanks for watching tonight. We got more on the way. There's a few more parts. We're excited to keep going with this. And we'll see you next time. So everyone have a great night. We'll be back Monday for more Gate and else. Maybe I might even do something for Mario Day on the 10th.
Oh, didn't know that was coming up.
Yes, March 10th is Mario Day. So
Sunday.
maybe we'll do on that day for a bit.
Okay, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Wait, gotta work on my words.
You can talk. I believe in you.
I've been doing it all night. Come on.
Yeah, you're the DM. But all right, you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you next time. So we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.